All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Lang Trading Chat Room. It is June 20th, 2023. Hope you guys had an awesome weekend. Ready to rock and roll and get back at it again this week. As always, if you're new to something like this, we'll start off with the market bias, take a look at the SPY and the QQQ, determine which way we think the market's going to head today. After that, we will quickly review the favorites list on the right-hand side of the screen right here. And then once we're done with that, it will be time to start day trading. So that is what we will do. We are day trading stocks in this chat room. If you have questions about that, about what I'm doing, about what you're doing, anything at all, make sure you throw it up in the chat log. If you have any deeper questions you want to get into, make sure you check out the Lang Trading Discord. The link is in the description below. It is free to join, so make sure you check that out. Got some great resources for getting started as a trader. One last thing before we get started, guys. As always, make sure you're practicing proper money management. It's the name of the game. If you don't have anything to trade with, then you can't trade. So make sure you are protecting your capital, starting off very small, and then incrementally raising your risk as you get better. So with that, let's get into the markets, guys. So SPY, Qs, gapping down a little bit this morning. So actually not a real big surprise. We've been kind of on a nice little bullish tear for the last few weeks. You can see on the SPY we have had 5 green weeks in a row, actually. So a little bit of a correction would not be a surprise for me. You could see it's definitely retesting this 9 EMA right at 434, maybe even a little bit lower. So keep an eye out for some of the short ideas this week. I do think we get a little bit of a market pullback. We are slightly extended. For today's purposes, I think I'm going in with the bullish bias, or bearish bias, my bad, bearish bias for today. We are gapping down, so I think we got pretty easy room down to about 435, maybe lower, but like I said, after the big move we had last week, then a little bit of a red day on Friday. Now we are gapping down. I think we continue that trend, pull back a little bit further today. So leaning towards the bearish side. Got a few nice long ideas on the list though, so we'll stay patient. We're not going to marry our bias. We're going to give whatever the market's willing to, or take whatever the market's willing to give us. So let's get into this list here, guys. First up is the Lite, Lite, gapping up over a red bar into a nice void. Definitely one of my top stocks, probably my top long idea at the moment. Next up on the long list is PayPal. So PayPal's moved up, kind of a little doji day on Friday, and now it's gapping up over that area. It does have some resistance up here. You can see I got this line drawn like right at this 50-period moving average, right about $68. So we do have some resistance. It does have this big downtrending line that we got to be careful about, but nonetheless, it is gapping up a little bit in a market that's gapping down, so we will keep an eye on it. Next up is Marathon Digital. This one's gapping up, still under the resistance up here at 1070. So I would really like to see it get over that area before I'm trading it. It does about 85 cents on average per day. So once it gets up to that area, we do have some more room to run. So would prefer it to be over there, but if it gives us a pattern before that spot, I may even consider getting into there. So keep an eye on the Mara. Next up, first short idea on the list is BHR. So this one's gapping down under this wide range green bar from last Thursday. So I like that quite a bit. Into a nice void on this hourly chart. Should have pretty easy room down to about this 224 area. So keep an eye on that BHR. Next up is SoFi. So here we go, guys. Markets are about to open. There we go. OPEN. Markets are open, ready to rock and roll. So stay on your toes, guys. Get ready to trade. I'm going to keep scrolling through this list real fast. Look at SMCI. I like this one. Should have pretty easy room down to about that 220 area. So keep an eye on that. Moving up higher to start the day. Next up, we have Coin. So another similar to Mara, same sector, gapping up a little bit. Has some resistance though, so not my favorite idea. FCX gapping down into a nice little void on this 15-minute chart. Maybe try to get down to that $39 area. Next up is TMO, very similar to the DHR. I think it's the same sector probably. Gapping down, moving up early, but still has some room to run lower. So keep an eye on that one. And then last and probably least is COF. So gapping down into a bit of support. So I'd like to see it get under this area of support before I'm really interested in it. But nonetheless, if it does that, it has some room to drop. So that is the list. let's get down to business, guys. So markets have chopped around for this first minute, not really going anywhere, not giving us any clear direction just yet. All right. I like LITE, guys. LITE's range is going to be no range is still looking good. So keep an eye on this one. Looking strong off the open. PayPal as well. PayPal is looking very strong. Again, guys, be mindful of this PayPal. I'm not super hot to trot on this. This thing has quite a bit of resistance up here, so be careful with that one. It is looking higher though, because Mara is looking good. Mara is already moving up. So anything over like 1050, I'm probably going to be interested on the MARA. So keep an eye on that one. Actually, all my short ideas are going higher at the moment. So DHR is moving up a little bit. SoFi's higher. SNCI is real choppy higher. Guys, LITE. I'm very tempted. Maybe an 81 cent stop loss. It's going right here, so I'm gonna hold off on this. It's going right here. Keep an eye on the LITE though. This is definitely my top long idea, so I want to keep a very close eye on that. Let's see if any of these short ideas do anything. All right, so most of my shorts are looking a little bit long right now. The COF is going to need to get under 108.50 before I'm trading it. So keep an eye on it, but not where I want it to be at the moment. All right, we got light, LITE. Get rid of that notification. As Exxon, looks like Exxon Mobil is weak. Keep an eye on the Exxon Mobil for a short idea. And looks like Tesla is strong, so keep an eye on the Tesla for a long idea. So watching both of those now, Exxon and Tesla. Keep an eye on them. Tesla is over Friday's high at 230.60, so watch that one for move over high today because Mara is looking good up here at 1050. Yeah, none of my long ideas are actually, or none of my short ideas are looking great at all, actually. They're all kind of moving up, moving higher. So kind of focus on the long side right now. SPY and Q's both put into the green bars to start the day. So no surprise that the long ideas are looking better than the short ones. That LITE, man, it got it done, didn't it? 81 cent stop. Pop. PayPal. Let's keep an eye on the PayPal. Not my favorite idea, like I've been saying, but it is looking strong at the moment, so definitely watch it. And Mara is probably my top idea. I like Mara a lot. If we can get a pattern up here towards high of the day, I will definitely be getting into this thing. So keep an eye on the MARA. Keep an eye on that thing for sure. That LITE was nice, wasn't it? Son of a biscuit. It's already up over 2R from that little 1 minute 3-bar play. Not a bad 3-bar play. I can't cap. Not too shabby. Yeah. Oof. I missed that one right off the gate. Right off the gate. Always a little bit more aggressive with those ones, but PayPal's hanging out. Mara's still moving higher. Guys, I like Mara a lot. If we can get some sort of pattern on this, I will be very, very interested. Definitely my top idea at the moment. Coinbase, man, Coin has just so much junk. I don't know if I can take this. It's not a horrible idea, but man, there's a lot of junk on that thing. We can watch Tesla over high today as well. Keep an eye on that Tesla. Check some of these backups real fast. Yeah, a lot of these gapping up kind of, but didn't have much volume, so kind of doing as expected there. All right. All right, so PayPal's pulling in a little bit. Mara's hanging out. Light is still just ripping Scottie Pippen. Man, that really was a little bit annoyed that I didn't get that. I mean, that was a high level gap into a nice board. Definitely the best gap of the day. Definitely the best long gap of the day, no doubt about it. All right. So yeah, Tesla's still looking a little bit higher. PayPal's putting in a nice big engulfing bar, looking good. This thing has a lot of range left, but pretty decent sized stop right there. Not too bad. What is this line drawn to? $68 is kind of not really anywhere. I don't know where that had that pivot at. I'd say real resistance is going to be right about 69. It does have the moving average, so I guess we got that to deal with right at the moving average. So I'd like to see some more consolidation here. But if it does give us that, it's looking pretty nice right now. 63-cent stop. You're going to need about 68.50 out of it. So yeah, keep an eye on that PayPal at the moment. And all the long ideas or short ideas are looking higher at the moment. So not much to do on the short side, other than XOM. Actually, XOM is looking pretty decent. So XOM Mobile, keep an eye on that one. I do like that. Very interesting. FCX, I guess, isn't looking too bad. TMO, not really. SoFi, man. So we'll keep an eye on this TMO. And last, I'm gonna throw Tesla on this list. Throw the Tesla on there. All right, here we go, guys. There we have it. There's the list. A little bit of an updated list there. Yeah, guys, so watch this Exxon Mobil. This is might even be my top watch at the moment. Underneath that resistance area needed to be. Relative weakness is stellar. I mean, market's been pretty much straight up, and this thing has no sign of strength. Let's check some of these other oil stocks. All looking pretty weak here. All looking pretty weak. So yeah, keep it on the oil sector lower, guys. Keep it on the energy oil lower. About a 37-cent stop here. I don't want to see it get above VWAP or 104 right there, but definitely watch that thing. Light still, that's a very, very aggressive buy setup right there. PayPal continues to move up a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to need some rest on this. Give me some sort of consolidation, and I will be very interested. Mara is still looking very good. Honestly, this buy setup's getting. Guys, watch the 1 minute buy setup on Mara. 1052. I gave it a little bit of room. 18 cents. Guys, watch the 1 minute buy setup on Mara. MARA. It's gonna be 1052 by probably a 1034. Probably about an 18-cent stop. What's up, Casey? How you doing, man? What is up? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this order in here. Ooh, hopefully I can get it still. $10.52 by 1034. 1 minute buy setup on MARA. It is bouncing right at resistance, so a little bit of a concern there, but that buy setup's clean. It's got some good strength off the open. So good volume. Yeah, all right. We are sending the MARA. All right. MARA 1052 by 1034. I will check that lane in just a second here, Casey. Mara 1050. Oh, son of a gun. We got skipped, guys. Shit. We got skipped on Mara. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna leave it for, what is our stop loss on here? 18-cent stop. So I'm gonna, damn, might be canceling the Mara, guys. We got skipped on the initial 1 minute buy setup. It just blew right past our entry. I didn't want to give it too much room. I probably could have given it another penny, but looks like we may get filled. Might pull back for us. I'm gonna hold off for this next 1 minute bar, see what we do there. But at the moment, we did get skipped on Mara. There we go. We got filled. All right. So for better or for worse, we are in the Mara now. We'll go ahead and raise this stop up just a bit. All right, there we are. So yeah, Mara, we're in there. In there like swimwear. Yeah, 18-cent stop. We need 1070 out of it for full target there. Tesla's pulling back here. PayPal's still moving up a little bit. Markets are pulling in here a little bit. Exxon's still moving up here. Coinbase is kind of hanging out. Man, Coin has just too much junk. And we're already in the MARA, so that's basically same sector, so I'm not going to double risk right there. Light, PayPal. All right, real fast, gonna do something. All right. So yeah, Light, man, Light's gonna be tough to trade at this point. It's already almost tripled its average trading range, so I don't know about that one. PayPal, I still am a little bit. I mean, I like PayPal. If it gives us a grid entry, I'll probably enter that thing. Mara is pulling back a little bit more than we'd like to see, so hopefully it holds our son of a gun. So Mara tagged us out, stopped out on Mara. Really no big deal. I'm still going to keep an eye on that thing. I still like it over high of the day. I still think that 1 minute buy setup was very clean, so no issues with that. I mean, did that really just tag us out like that? You freaking dog, man. You dog, man. We'll see if it actually just whipped us out. Well, I don't know, but like I said, I'm still watching that over high of the day. Still has plenty of range left, still looking good, so keep an eye on the MARA over high of the day. Exxon's not looking as good. All right. So none of my short ideas are looking short. I guess there's FCX. It wasn't a bad idea. Actually, damn, FCX was kind of nice. FCX was kind of nice. Is FCX true? Yeah, you can short it too. It's been about a 30-cent stop loss, down 50 cents. Not a bad idea. See if any backup ideas, nothing there. All right. Back to my list here. So Mara continues to pull in a little bit more, so it looks like we would have got a full tag out if we instead stayed in that. So looks like we managed it out appropriately. PayPal's still very interesting, guys. You're about a 70-cent stop loss. You're going to need just over that whole number is 69. So keep an eye on the PayPal. Keep an eye on PayPal. Honestly, FCX, guys, you can watch this one lower. Don't want to see it really trigger right here. It's going, there it goes. But not a horrible idea on the FCX. Keep an eye on it. Still has some room to drop. Got this void down to about 38 bucks. Still has about 20 cents of range left too. So we could find a trade on the FCX. Keep an eye on it. LITE is getting a little bit tempting over this high of the day here. $1.27 stop is my concern though. It's already up quite a bit. Like, how much more does this thing really have in it? Right at an area of resistance here. I mean, there it goes, but I don't know if you have a whole $1.27 in there. But nonetheless, let's get off this 1 minute chart here. Switching up to 5. All right. There we have it, guys. So, and keep it on that XOM still. I still like XOM short quite a bit, actually. It's going to be 103.53 by, well, it's about a 60-cent stop loss. Keep an eye on that thing. Keep an eye on the XOM. PayPal's pulling in pretty good. Mara's chopping around. Tesla's kind of hanging out up here. So Tesla still has quite a bit of range left. So over that 266, we can definitely keep an eye on it. About a $2 stop loss there. Keep an eye on the Tesla over high of the day. Keep an eye on that. Markets are pretty choppy at the moment. Moving up, putting some bottoming tails. But Qs are real strong. Actually put in a nice wide range green bar. Now it's consolidating up here. PayPal. Ooh, guys, ExxonMobil. What I was watching a minute ago. 103.53 by 104.13. Short. 104. It's a 60-cent stop loss. All right, guys, keep an eye on this one. Should have pretty easy room down to the 103 area. Our target is just below that. So yeah, keep an eye on the ExxonMobil. Ooh, man. Keep an eye on Exxon. For the longs, I don't have a whole lot on the longs right now. Watching the Tesla light, not a big fan of that. PayPal, maybe if it gets back towards high of the day. Same with Mara. Top watch right now is definitely the ExxonMobil. Tesla's moving up here, but this thing needs some more rest. I mean, it really just popped right off the open. Got a little bit of consolidation, but not enough to where I'm going to be comfortable taking a breakout. So there it goes over high of the day on Tesla. PayPal. All right. So yeah, guys, I'm about to put an order in here on the. Do this thing about 6 cents here. Getting ready to put an order in on the ExxonMobil. Got everything I need. Yep. All right, guys. ExxonMobil order is in there. It's on 103.53 by 104.13. Order is in there. Markets continue up a little bit, and this thing's showing really good relative weakness, so I like that quite a bit. Light ended up getting it done, didn't it? $1.27 went $1.34. Man, look at me just doubting the stock when I said it was my top favorite idea. PayPal, still watching this one a little bit. Guys, Mara, I like Mara a lot actually. 1065 by 1032, about a 33-cent stop. Still has plenty of range for that. So yeah, keep an eye on the MARA. Keep an eye on MARA over high of the day. Marathon Digital. Exxon has not triggered yet. Honestly, if it just waited another 20 seconds for this 5-minute bar to complete itself, this breakout would look that much better. So I'm not going to wait, but nonetheless, I still like this breakout quite a bit. FCX probably putting in the bottom here. Tesla's still moving up. All right. Casey, let me check out this win for you first here, brother. Daily chart 122.46. Beginning up here by 115. So you got a nice wide stop loss. Should be okay there. Target of 136. It's a wide target, so you might be in this one for a little bit. Looks like it's at maybe an all-time high. Yeah. So no resistance holding it up. You are in a nice little stage 2 uptrend here. So yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Then light. Let's check this thing out. So I don't know why you're getting in. This is very extended right here. So you're getting in all the way up here at 60. Stop it. I guess you have a real wide stop loss. I mean, this is a big day. Look at the last time I had a big day like this. It pulled back quite a bit. So I could see that happening again with this one. But it should have a gap. Where's your target at? 73. So your target's in a good spot right up here in this next area consolidation. Gap fill up to $70. Not a bad idea, but it is a little. You're getting in when it's super extended up here, so be careful with that. But otherwise, not a bad idea. Definitely got the good strength. So Exxon, pop this in there. I'm gonna go ahead and lower this stop by about 10 cents here. Go, guys, Mara. Watch Mara up here. Just peekaboo over high of the day. Put in a little peekaboo. Technically, that is where the exact resistance is at 1072, right at this pivot right there, 1072. So watch this for a move over high of the day. Man, it's kind of a pseudo buy setup, honestly. We're 1060 by 1032, 28 cent stop. A little bit tempted in that, but I think I'm gonna have to hold off just because of how it triggered. Because you triggered when you're two wide range bars up. So keep it on the MARA, but not getting in there just yet. That thing really did shake us like a dog, man. Shook us out and then ripped. What do we have it? 18 cent stop loss, so it's with 19 cents. Son of a gun. Alright. So we are in the Exxon Mobil. It's off to a good start. I'm still watching Tesla. Markets are pretty choppy right here. They're putting in some bottoming tails, looking a little bit higher, but not sold on it just yet. PayPal still chopping around up here. I'm not so sure about PayPal, guys. I don't know. This thing is, I just don't like the downtrend it's in. It's got that 50-period moving average. It's right there. I don't know. We're going to have to hold off on the PayPal for a little while. What news do we got up here? What's new? New addition to data feed. FTSE Russell. Okay. How about that? 1,500 indices. Wow. Just doesn't stop, man. Trading view just keeps getting better. Keeps getting better. As markets are putting a little bit of a red bar here, looking slightly lower. Hopefully ExxonMobil keeps it moving. I'm worried that our stop loss is just below that hold number 103. You can see here on this hourly chart. Right there, we got a little bit of a pivot at 103.16. So see if we can't get under that area. PayPal's rolling over right here. The markets are putting in a pretty nasty red bar. Mara's pulling back. Mara's still my top watch, no doubt. It's done 51 cents. Average day is 84. So we got about 35 cents or 33 cents of range left. So definitely keep an eye on the MARA. Ooh, man. You guys have a good weekend, though? Nice long weekend. I forgot that market was going to be closed yesterday. That was pretty nice. Nice little 3-day weekend. Hope everybody had a good Father's Day. I know I did. I'm not a father yet. Got some dogs. I guess I'm a dog dad, but no kids. Still living free. Still living my life. You do have kids though. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy belated Father's Day. Forgot, man. I got off on Friday. I was ready to go. I just hopped out of here. I was like, man, I forgot. Market was closed and Father's Day. So happy late Father's Day. Happy late Juneteenth. Hope everybody enjoyed the long weekend. I can't believe June's almost over. Almost half the year gone already. Almost half the year gone. Impressive. Just flies by, man. Just absolutely flies by. Before we know it, it's going to be Christmas. All right, guys. Still in the XOM, putting in a bit of a bottoming tail, so hopefully this thing breaks that and continues lower. Markets are rolling over right here. Mara, SPY, both moving lower. Or not Mara, SPY and the Qs, my bad. Both rolling over a little bit. Light. I should have been in that, man. A little bit perturbed that I missed that one. Otherwise, though, don't see a whole lot. Tesla's pulling back here. Coinbase is absolutely rolling over. Nothing to do with that. SoFi is looking. I mean, all the short ideas are really tough to go short at this point. They've all moved up quite a bit. So I'm gonna check my backup list real fast. Not much on the backups. A lot of these were gapping up in the pre-market, but didn't have good volume and kind of just dropped right when the market opened. The COHR, man. This is not the world's worst buy setup right here. Range is definitely a concern, though. I mean, it's already done its average trading range. Doesn't have as much volume as it has the past few days, so it might be a little bit tougher here. You keep an eye on it, though. I'll keep an eye on the COHR. Watch that over light. I'm not going to be trading light today. Missed my opportunity on light. Missed it twice, so it is what it is. I need to start ranking these gaps better, man. This was a good gap. Nice gapping over a red bar into a nice void, breaking a trend line. Man, should have been in that thing. The COHR, though, guys, definitely keep an eye on this. And this is a pretty clean 5-minute buy setup. A clean 5-minute buy setup. One concern that is extended for sure. No doubt about the extendedness of it. And Tesla's still holding up pretty well despite the market pullback. Unfortunately, so is ExxonMobil. Ooh, man. I'll be calling it a day here soon. Jeez. Boring day. Don't have anything going on today either. Guess we got Fed JWoww speaking tomorrow. That was always shake the markets up. Alright, I'm watching PayPal pacing. Check it out. I'm getting in long. The thing's in a stage 4 downtrend, so going long is aggressive. 68.76, so you're getting in all the way up here. Stop at 66. Yeah, this one, that's tough. You're not getting a whole lot of room. This thing's running into trend line and some. This could very easily just be making a higher low and roll over and drop again. So target 71. So your target's in the right spot, right at the gap fill up there. But yeah, this one's tough. You got this 50 period moving average. You're up 3 days. Added trend line resistance. So a little bit on the tougher side with that PayPal trade there. But I mean, it could work. Definitely work. Your target's in the right spot, but yeah, I'd be a little bit. Have you got in yet? So you're not in there just yet. Okay. So I guess if it gets all the way back up here, that'd be a move of strength. So that helps you out a little bit. But yeah, a little bit concerning, mainly because it's in that stage 4 downtrend. So it's COHR. COHR. I want to keep an eye, a very close eye. Be a 64-cent stop loss. So you're going to need just under that whole number is $60. Man, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that to myself. Markets are still moving lower. They are at an area where they may bounce at the low of the day. Q's all the way low of the day. SPY looks like it just broke the low of the day. Yeah, I don't think so, guys. I'm not feeling that warm and fuzzy feeling on COHR, so I'm gonna hold off. Just way too extended up here. It's like 6 days in a row where it gapped up and moved higher. So at a certain point, the stocks get tired. They gotta pull back. Look at Mara. He's whipping around, man. Absolutely whipping around all the way back towards the low of the day. This thing has been in an absolute range since mid-April. Look at this, guys. That's just super choppy, super tight. What is Bitcoin up to? Is it doing anything? Same thing, probably. Yeah, it's kind of grinding lower a little bit. Not a whole lot going on. Ethereum, same thing. Oof, Algorand, man. Oof. This thing just keeps dropping, doesn't it? Dang. Right. Guys, Tesla's still a decent idea. This ExxonMobil is not making me feel too hot. Putting in some big old bottoming tails down here. What else we got going on in this sector? These stocks definitely got room to drop. Looking pretty weak at the moment, so yeah, it's not a bad idea just yet, but it's getting there, man. It's getting there for sure. So I lost about 3/4 of an R on Mara so far. I got about .8 R open on ExxonMobil. So worst case scenario, we're down about an R and a half, which really isn't too bad. I should have had this LITE start the day, but nonetheless, not horrible trading so far.